I'd say 4th time's the charm, but this is technically like the 5th. Well, I'm just gonna sit back for a minute. I uninstalled OBS, reinstalled OBS, but it was like the wrong thing. It was like 86, so I installed it back on 64-bit. I feel like that was the reason there was an issue. I tried installing Streamlabs OBS. That didn't fix anything either. I've restarted the computer several times. I have Adobe Creative Cloud shut down. I did a fucking Java update because it was bothering me about Java. Now things are just working, I guess. Here, let me make sure I delete those. Yeah, those are gone. Nope, wait. There's 2 for 64. Oh, we want to get rid of that one because that one's old. Yep. There's video. There's audio. Scroll up real quick. See if Yep, the Gato's got audio. How long has it been? Almost 2 minutes. Okay, I guess we'll try and see now if it wants to play ball. I don't fucking know why, but there's just, yep, there you go, he's doing a string. Shit. Hell in a Cell. I mean, I think that's a little extreme, personally. Oh, there's the button. That was what I was looking for. I mean, that's at least a more interesting match than them doing the same thing again at Backlash, but like it makes Hell in a Cell seem incredibly insignificant because it's like, oh, this is for the two that hate each other beyond reason and things can't be resolved or betrayal or something like that. And they're just like, well, they fought 3 times. So that kind of like completely undermines Hell in a Cell. Makes it look stupid. To me, like one of the best examples of Hell in a Cell is the Triple H Batista feud. Perfect. Trilogy right there. 3 matches, yeah. But the difference was they had so much chemistry between them that it made sense for Hell in a Cell. Another example that would be pretty good for this is Seth and Dean, because they are family, you know, and then the betrayal, so naturally they gotta beat the hell out of each other. Perfect example of Hell in a Cell. Audio's still going. Yeah, I know, and I fucking hate it. It's stupid as shit. They need to stop doing these gimmick pay-per-views and just let wrestling happen organically instead of being like, oh, at that time of year again, let me take dick in my butt. Like, fuck off. Write things good instead of writing around a timer. It's stupid as shit. Also, I have no idea how I'm gonna chop all of this up. Like, I could probably put together the short bits and then like save them as a video and upload that to YouTube. But for Twitch, that's gonna be like, wow, fucking no, 4 or 5 different highlights as of this point. It's stupid. I mean, that's fine, but their rivalry is 2 months old. That's not enough to justify Hell in a Cell. That's the kind of thing where Randy Orton and what's his name? I don't remember the name of the other guy that he's tag teaming with. Matt Riddle. There you go. There you go. Yeah, like if they broke out, that's Hell in a Cell. Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens, that's Hell in a Cell. Those are also just WrestleMania matches, but those are at least storylines that have gone on long enough to where you can actually invest in it and understand and believe why they would need to fight in a cell. Opposed to, oh, that guy just showed up one day and that's it. It's stupid. And I was thinking this actually a little bit ago, and I think they had a cage match recently, but I was thinking to myself, I was like, you haven't really seen a cage match in forever, have you? And then they just randomly did a cage match one day, which I thought was kind of funny. Like, I just kind of willed it into existence. If we weren't able to get the stream back, though, I would have just deleted the save file and just restarted again next week and try it again. But it looks like maybe we can do something out of it. Bitch, give me like 3 seconds at a Pokemon Center and I'll be alright. If you haven't actually watched the anime and seen Palkia's cry in the anime, Palkia has hands down the best anime cry out of any Pokemon, period. I love it so much. Yeah, I don't remember who was in it. I just remember that there was a cage match sometime recently. And I was thinking about it just now with this little bit of dialogue. It actually would have been interesting if they rewrote a lot of, we'll say, the script to make it more old-timey, because they don't really embody that too much outside of saying the words Almighty Sinnoh. That's about it, but they don't really do too much to make it necessarily feel old. Like, there's visual elements, but not dialogue elements. Is that what that is? Because I don't remember that sound off the top of my head. So I just think it's cool as shit. I think it's actually insanely trippy to think, like, look at that. Why do I have this here? This belongs up there. Look at this. Give this a noise. Make this come to life. And that's what they do. Some of them are obvious, like, I guess we could use Klefki as an example. Like, something that mimics the sound of keychains is going to be kind of good. That fits. But think about how many, like, I don't know, we'll just say birds or dogs or cat Pokemon we have out there. and how many times I've had to like create sounds for those fucking living creatures. It's crazy as shit. I want to be the very beast. Wow. You guys have fun with your rap battle. I don't believe he's justified in being an asshole. Hold on. There's definitely something sky related from Zelda that I'm thinking about with this music. Is it this? Is it almost like the Sky Temple, but without the Uku? I feel like that's wrong. I like how she smiles as she receives the gift, not realizing she's just been fucking roasted. Here you go, you dumb, worthless piece of shit. Thanks! There's been so much talking, I don't even know what it wants. Are my guys dead? No? Cool. Crazy. I made a boo-boo and broke my legs. The hell I did! I almost actually kind of just want to restart the entire thing just to get my shit back. Put me back down. Not! Oh, what's up? Yeah! Yeah, I figured it was inside the cave. Inside the mountain. I was just trying to find out where the fucking entrance was. I think it's red. Not really anything I can do to this guy. So it wasn't actually planned, but it is kind of funny that the color of this game as of the moment is purple, and I've got the black light on. I didn't intend for that. I was just like, put the black light on because we haven't used the black light yet. So this is like pretty cool coincidence. And then I decided to wear my kill shirt, so this way you could see the black light better, even though you probably can't really. But here's Travis's kill shirt. I have it. I own it. I am Kill. Knock, knock, knock. Sliggoo literally looks like a fucking flotation device. Audio. Do I have nose pass? I think I do. Yeah, I got one. I'm like locked on and I can't unlock on. I unlocked on. I mean, that was basically where the discussion of RAR came from, was the fact that it made me think of WinRAR. If you don't stop being a whore. Let me see how many Kalos nicknames do I have already set up. I have Talonflame, Vivian, Pyroar, Aegislash, Malamar, Slurpuffer, okay. Tyrantrum, Sylveon. Klefki. Klefki's my favorite out of all of them, though. Nickname-wise, I mean. Noivern, and that looks like that's it. That's based off of this little document here. But what is my actual blue list say? Yeah, basically the same. The ones I have in blue, which are like 100% not changing ever, is Noivern, Klefki, Sylveon, Tyrantrum, Malamar, Aegislash, Vivian, and Talonflame. Those are ones I'm like, yep, this one is one I've got. This is what I'm sticking with. I mean, yeah, just looking at some. Oh god. I'm curious. Give me your Slurpuff one just because I want to see if it's the same as mine. I doubt it, but I'm curious because I've got a one that's kind of funny for Slurpuff. Cloud and Candy. Actually, I like that one. That's not funny, but I like that one. The one I have written down is Willy Wonka. But I really like Cloud and Candy. That's a good one. I know we've seen Cloud and Candy in the past. I don't remember who for, but yeah, definitely a fan of that one. I imagine you're waiting for the Kalos trailer to drop the nicknames, so be sure to do that there, so this way I can write them down. I can climb trees, apparently. I did not know that. That's kind of neat. Mind if I just drop some shit in here real quick? Is that kosher with you guys? Let me do this. I have a dusk stone. Shame I can't step in the fire. Alright, so I need to talk to you. Said before we trade. I swear I remember. I know I've seen Cloud and Candy in the past for some episode of Name Raider. I just don't quite remember what. But yeah, no, I like that one for sure. There's some subjects where it's like I kind of want to like look through bosses to see what I could come up with. One thing I was thinking about was like, and I haven't done this yet, looking up bosses in Resident Evil to see what has a good enough name that could be used. Here's one that I actually just now, off the top of my head, thought of. What are the names of the Wolverines from Resident Evil 4? Because I don't remember. I'm pretty sure they have a stupid name. But that could be useful for Sneasel. I'd have to look at my top 10 scary things from Resident Evil to get their official names, because I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah. There's an idea. I know Verdugo is another Resident Evil 4 boss. We have, that's just it, I just don't want like things like Tyrant. Audio? Okay. But yeah, Resident Evil bosses is a subject I kind of want to scroll through. Yoshi would be a fun one to look through too, though I don't have particularly high hopes for Yoshi. I feel like Donkey Kong Country I've already kind of gone through. There was one, the second boss in Donkey Kong Country 60, Donkey Kong 64. I forgot that one existed, and then I saw the name. I was like, ah, it could work, but I don't remember its name. Everything by the sound of it. I don't fucking know. I'm just doing what I'm told. One thing that is, it sounds stupid, but what I kind of want them to do is I want them to make a disembodied hand Pokemon, because then you can have things like, cause I don't remember if it's it or Thing. I think it's Thing is the hand from Adam's family, and then there's Wallmaster. So that's like two easy nicknames you could do for a disembodied hand Pokemon. It'd have to be like a Dark type or a Ghost type. And then its ability could be like Iron Fist. It'd be perfect. And also, I only just realized today that, wait. Never mind. I thought they had it backwards where she was talking about time and he was talking about space, but no, I'm wrong. He talks about time, which is Dialga, so. I just forgot that they have incredibly awkward, inhumane dialogue. The Origin Ball. That looks like a event ball. Cherish Ball, that's the name. Just throwing it out here as well. Also, this is a fun thing, a fun observation. Dialga named itself, which I mean technically all Pokemon do name itself since all they do is say their name anyway. But they went from calling it Sinnoh to calling it Dialga. They didn't say, I hereby name this thing Dialga. No, Dialga said, bitch, I'm Dialga. Fuck you. As to where, like, you know, something like Porygon they can name, but something like Nihilego they can't name. That's not up to them. I really want to look up the OST of this game just so I can find this one song, look at the comments, and see if someone can help rattle my brain on what the fuck the song is. Because it sounds so much like something in a Zelda. And I can't place it. What's up? Excuse me. Oh, they're really forcing me to grab the Olga. If you don't get your cracker ass to that fucking farm to grab that Dialga. So something about Orange Ball. It's basically what they want me to use to catch, what you call it? Palkia. It looks like a Cherish Ball. And they really want me to grab Dialga, but before I do that I want to organize my shit. I know I have a snow run for sure. Where is it? Here. So who do I leave behind? Leafeon's the highest leveled, but Leafeon would actually be pretty useful to have. I feel you would be the least useful against a water dragon. Hey guys, check it out! It's Almighty Sinnoh. Oh, did you just try and fucking step on me? Who the fuck do you think you are? I will walk right through your butthole. You think they bothered putting collision detection on that? Because they didn't. Look. This is who you lost to. Don't ever. Oh, hell the fuck no you didn't. Let's go. Going the wrong way. Dialga thinks it's so... Bitch, what the fuck you want? The thing has two tails, so I don't know what the... You mean Finneon? I don't think I've got a Finneon. That's the only other thing I could think of. It's not talking about Weasel, because it said fins, technically. Not two tails. Alright, bitch, I got this stupid diamond idiot. Why do you guys not move and you just rotate? Watch this. So I turn my body. Ugh. I'll get right on it. Stupid idiot rocks being all shiny and shit. I thought it was something. Whatever, this is where I need to be anyway. Oh look, more idiot rocks. Here, honey. Thank you. I don't like that you can't just walk in and you have to press the A button. That irritates me. Ooh, I almost knocked over the fucking computer. Hold on, get off of it. I got just you know, bird things. Hop! You kinda big. It's like almost a centaur. Oh, this is bad. Yeah. That hurt. Snag in the butt. I don't know why I got hurt, but okay. Oh. Oh. That's the final boss if I've ever felt it. Okay. Everything went black. Oof. Alright, so let me... He teleports, then immediately strikes. Summons up these things, which leave purple swirlies. We got these shock waves. Yeah, maybe not the smartest choice, but it's okay. We're just... Right now, this is just a test. Let's just try and figure out how to get. He doesn't really do anything. That just kind of shows up out of him. I need to count. I think that was 4 of the comet attacks, and then he does the... We're gonna call it the stomp anyway. He doesn't actually move; they just flow out of him. But one, two, 3, 4. I barely touched that. Yep, and then shockwave. 1, 2, 3, 3. I disagree with that. That's okay. Butt, man, that's the pooper. Okay, now let's get some distance, because that's 3. And then he's going to start his shockwave attack, so... And then he's going to fixate on us. No, this is different. That looked like Spatial Rend, alright. 1. This doesn't look like you're going to have an opportunity to necessarily battle against Palkia, so just dodge the attacks and pelt. That's the impression I'm getting from this fight so far. Oh, there's a few. That's 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That worked actually, somehow. So I think I gotta wait until it turns completely purple, then press dodge. Yeah, that's okay, that's okay. We learned a lot right there. I think we did pretty good for that learning experience. Draco Meteor? Yeah, I could see Draco Meteor being that attack that leaves the thing. So it's like Draco Meteor. I don't know what you would call those shockwaves, but it's definitely like Draco Meteor and Spatial Rend for sure. I could see those. I don't know what you'd call that a shockwave attack though. Water Pulse maybe? I don't agree with that. But yeah, it looks like you can't fight against Palkia. You're just trying to survive, strike it. Because it didn't seem to get worn down at all. That was a close one. That'd be weird having something thrown at your butt like that, though. Alright, let's back up. I have a theory on how to make that work. I was wrong. Oh! So apparently if you interrupt it doing Spatial Rend, you can fight it. Interesting to know. Yeah, that was a bit of a downside right there. I think we're also probably too close. And yep, there it goes. That was my fault. That wasn't my fault at all. Those weren't my fault. I got chained. Admittedly, I didn't try dodging because I was trying to take advantage of invincibility frames, but like I was hoping, hey, you know, it wouldn't do a bad, but I forgot this is Game Freak we're talking about. They're incapable of doing anything good. Oh, it's got Palkia or Dialga friends. So we're okay. That way, or you right over here. And now we're gonna get some distance. Over, run back, jump over, run back, jump over. My theory was that if you're distant from him, he'll do this attack, the teleport, and not spatial rend, but after he was going hardcore into spatial rend, I was like, nope. Alright, let's get some distance. Oh, he's going for it. Shit. I don't know if that one could be dodged, honestly. Alright, distance. This move out of all of them is like the least changed from his, we'll call it phase 1 to phase 2. Because once you get him below halfway, that's when it seems to switch up. Yeah, that was too early. Oh, there's Draco Meteor. I was expecting spatial rend. I wonder if that means the Dialga boss fight has different attacks, or if it's technically the same. Like, is it still the Draco Meteor spatial? Like, instead of spatial rend, does it have something different? That was barely. That was barely. Because, yeah, I imagine most of the attacks are probably similar. Shit, he's trying two at once. I'm fucked. There's no way I'm gonna be able to dodge and survive this. Or I did it! It was me or him. We were both down to one hit. Trash ball, go! I, the god of time and space, have been conquered by a circle? Think about that for a second. I look this way when I should be looking this way. Think about that for a second. How'd you feel if you were a god, and some dude just walked up to you and said, catch? And that was the end of everything you knew. Yes, sniff. Yeah, it's okay. We didn't get to see the day either because fucking crap. I couldn't be asked to animate it. Nor could they be asked to animate him turning around. They just rotate. Nor could they be asked to animate whatever the fuck that just was. Calamity. Do you get it? This game is from Breath of the Wild. You know what's also funny is now that I have both Dialga and Palkia literally in my hands, you're not following the Almighty Sinnoh anymore. You're following me, the conqueror of gods. Note who you should be listening to. Almighty Sinnoh, you mean Almighty me. Bitch, what the fuck are you smiling at? That's it? We did it? Okay, see, I'm confused because the one thing that has been spoiled for me still has not happened yet. But now we have technically beaten the game, I guess. Let's go ahead and mark that one as a B on backloggery. What are you doing? There's a backloggery tab right there. There's a game I haven't fucking updated my progress notes with at all. What sort of progress note should we put down? So I don't know the circumstances other than saying something about this one person is this, and I'm like, cool. And like they weren't intending to do that. It was just a post. It was a generalized post that just happened to showcase this character. So yeah, I'm curious how that's gonna work out. Since you've beaten it. So my thoughts overall are this is not the greatest game. It's not the best Pokemon game. It's not a bad game. It's okay. I think a lot of people overhype it. I think it's a decent step of progress, and I like some things they include on it. I do think they have improved some things. Like I mean, I don't. Strong style versus agile style. I don't give a fuck about that. That doesn't mean anything to me. The fact that you can actually walk around the fight, the fact that Pokemon are scaled correctly and Dialga is towering above you, like that's good. Like it's got some nice touches in it. They've fixed some of the Pokemon models, like giving Mr. Mime an actual mouth instead of just a flat texture like this. You know, like there's some improvements in there. They still have a lot of things they need to fix though. Things that are still plaguing the Pokemon games, like horrible or lacking animations just entirely for certain things. So I see this as a statement of progress on things that it's like, okay, well they've done this better. Standing on its own, I'm okay if they never do a game like this again. If they do another Pokemon not in this style, I won't be upset. Like, I'm glad that they were able to actually make it engaging and entertaining more than what I was expecting, because I had pretty low expectations, if I'm honest. I was like, this is a game about nothing, but they were at least able to, like the boss fights and stuff, like, oh, here, go to this area, fight this boss, here's this, acquire this. Like, it was decently paced. So there was stuff in it. It wasn't completely empty, it just wasn't told to you. And, like, it was okay, but It's not my favorite, but it's also not seek out all Pokemon. Yeah, it's not bad either. Yeah, that's what you told me to do at the beginning of the game, asshole. And all these quests that happen in the game, I have no fucking desire to do any of that. I'm gonna leave the progress note empty for the moment. Mark this bitch as saved. Why do I look like I'm all the way down there? What did I click on? Yes, my thing is about him. That's what I saw. It was a post and it was like, "Who's your favorite antagonist?" And it showed him and I was like, "Oh, cool." So, I don't know. But it was showing all the antagonists. So seeing him in there kind of caught me off guard. Like I expected him to intervene at some point before the battle or at the end of it, but since it showed the credits, I don't fucking know. We'll see what post game is if there is any. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, but if he is post game, that's not really much of a reveal of, "Oh, check out this villain." It's like that's the kind of thing that you should be showcasing in the main story. You don't save your villain as an optional event after the credits. You know? You don't fucking fight Voldemort after like you win the Quidditch World Cup. That's not how it goes. You don't be like, "Oh, you win the Quidditch game. Here's the credits. There's Voldemort." That's not how it works. You don't do that shit. So I don't understand that. What the fuck was that? You know the voice I imagine in my head for Silene is the voice of that one chick from Futurama. Dirty boy! Dirty, dirty! That one that liked Fry. That's basically the voice I imagine Silene having. And I'm kind of also like, maybe there's something in post game. But I'm kind of disappointed Silene didn't really do a fucking thing outside of just sit there. Like, she was honestly kind of irrelevant to everything in this game. And like maybe that was the thing, is it's like, oh boy, this is related to Cyrus. You expect them to be important, but it means nothing. Maybe that's what they were going for, is to fake you out, but if you want to, yeah, you can post that on Discord if you want to be considerate of that. I appreciate you for even thinking that possibility. I mean, I kind of gave away a big old fat spoiler anyway. I think right now we should do, though, let's take a fat sack of break right now. Ninja mask. Ooh, that actually looks kind of nice. Both of them do. I don't like that it puts them randomly in the middle opposed to, you know, newest items in one location. Because that means if they added something, I might have missed it. Like, I could understand, oh, here, we added Avalug and Bravery, you know, categorize that with the rest of them. But I don't like that the ninja attire was put at the top. That's basically what I'm upset about. I don't care for them boots, though. That right there just looks like fucking cowboy boots. Are they fanciful because they have a circle on it? Spike toe boots? This says split toe, my bad. See, like this right here is nice when you compare it to something like Sword and Shield, where Dialga would be as tall as me. So the fact that they fixed that is good. I like that. Obsidian Fieldlands. Okay. We'll do that when we come back from break, though. It's been a weird stream for sure because of how much on and off we've had, but see what happens. Audio. Oh. Okay, now that I can see it. I forgot I had to scroll it down. And looking at your message, it makes sense. That's honestly kind of a thing I was thinking about as well. I didn't think of it as a post-game objective, but I was like, yeah, when are we gonna get this done? And kind of makes everything tie together and make sense. So. Wrong one. There. I was like, where the fuck am I going? I didn't think it was gonna do that. Ow! I also need to get my golem back. That's a rock, my guy. Audio delay? Let me take a look. First of all, let me make sure I didn't just break it. Okay. There's delay on the mic, as there should be, but I want to make sure that the webcam is synced up. Let me close that. Synced up to it like it should be. Yeah, that should be fine. There shouldn't be any extra things going on, because according to the settings, no, there's only the required delays to make sure that my voice is synced up to get the game to some degree. We have a Pokemon for this. I really want that shirt that says fuck off. That would make me happy. I know it was a hoodie, but I would wear the hell out of that shirt. See, that was the other thing I was wondering, and I was like, this, it would make sense for this thing to be in post-game, but I was like, it's the Legends Arceus, where's the Arceus? You know, but I mean, I'm not upset about that. Like, to me, that makes sense. Honestly, one thing I've been thinking about, and I've been thinking this for a while, is when the fuck am I gonna be able to get a Pokemon like Cleavor? I don't even know if I've got a Scyther. Like, I technically have access to Avalugg, and Braviary, and Weirdeer. I think we got Teddiursa too, so we could do that. And Sneasler, yeah. I think we're basically just kind of missing, Oh, we don't have any Basculin. We don't have Basculin yet either. We're missing Basculin, we're missing Cleavor. Missing Lilligant. Missing Sliggoo. I wish I could pull out a Drifloon and just float down. I don't exactly have a parachute for you. Did you see the little thing at the bottom throbbing? Because it throbbed, alright. Level 60? I guess it would do neutral damage, wouldn't it? Yeah, we don't have the insect plate yet, so... The fire technically came up below his mouth. Came from like his... like, right here. Ball! Why do you have the stone plate? You're a bug. Do you look like a rock? Because I don't think you do. Yeah, there's like 5 more. It's just a nice island. Poison beats bug. No, I picked poison just because I was like, I don't know, I just thought it would. Like, I knew no matter what, it was gonna do neutral damage. I just liked the poison attack better than the dark one. Probably because, if I had to guess here, he's got dark pulse, which is special. Let me stop. Yeah, he's got dark pulse, poison jab. There you go. That just makes more sense because that's physical. He doesn't have a physical dark move. I don't exactly have TMs either. We're probably not going to be learning too many other moves as of this point. I think we're all done. Which sucks because some of them could definitely use some better moves. I still don't even technically really have a good nickname for fucking what's his face? Quillfish, really. Like I want to say the options were like Puff Toss and Bloat, and that was like it. I don't particularly care for either one of those. I didn't do shit. I mean, unless you want to count Dialga, I guess. Where did I go? Here? Oh, I didn't know I could. Oh, well, Nido Mosquito. I didn't know I could do that. Want to go for a swim? I really think this Pokemon would be better if it didn't have those two fucking things on its face. The design would be a lot better. Yes, honey, I love you too. Also, there's certain things about this game as far as setting that I feel like is gonna. I mean, first of all, Pokemon is all about shooting itself in the foot and being like, well, what if we make this thing and then make it harder for future games? And then they gotta bullshit some excuse to make it attainable. But, you know, like, oh, let's make this a Alolan form, and if, you know, you didn't play Alola, well, you're a fucking twat. I mean, they still have ways for you to do it, but, like, Alolan form, Galarian form, Hisuian form. How are you gonna get the Hisuian forms if this idiot's extinct? Like, how are you gonna get it to me? The only thing that would possibly make sense for you to do that from a in-universe standpoint is if there's some time travel idiot who just shows up out of the blue and is like, hey, I've got these Pokemon, or if you could somehow go into a space-time rift and get these Pokemon. Like, that's the only way it could possibly make sense. Because, I mean, let's be honest, Sword of Pokemon doesn't make any fucking sense to begin with. But, like, it's a thing I think about. How are you going to be able to attain these new Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet? Because they're all supposed to be extinct. technically Arceus isn't even the creator. Like, Arceus is like, I mean, I guess he created Dialga and Palkia, who created Groudon and Kyogre, who created everything else, but Mew's above that. This bitch just told me to hunt down all the fucking legendaries. Except Darkrai. There's no Darkrai here. What kind of dumb shit statement was that? If you want to find a secret, go past the secret door. Yeah. I like that name, the Moonview Arena. That didn't tell me a fucking thing. Selby's another time traveling one, yeah. Oh, you don't exactly see it to this extreme. I saw that you did a stream where you were like making Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I was like, oh damn, I just missed it. And as far as the fossils thing, that was the kind of thing where I feel like they really should have capitalized on that idea. And this is where they fucked up big time. Because instead the stupid idiot fossil Pokemon are just walking around willy-nilly in the fucking Crown Tundra when they should have been walking around here, where it would have made sense. Well, I mean, maybe not, because I get the feeling that this is maybe like only no, it couldn't have been that far back, could it? I don't know how far back this is, but if it, regardless, it would make, I don't know, I'm thinking. How far back in time is this? Because if we're assuming fossils are alive, that would have to be millions of years before any of this technology even exists, I would imagine. You know, cave dwelling trainers. Yeah, I didn't look at it. I just saw that you streamed, and then was like, darn, I missed it. I do feel like now that I've experienced the credits, though, I can officially look up the OST for this game, write shit down, and not have anything spoiled for me anymore. Because I don't think there's going to be too many extra locations. And then I can write down, because I've actually been pretty bad about writing down, like, what Pokemon gets what theme. So, I don't know, but I feel like it would be a safe assumption that, like, you know, Cobalt Coastlands could be something like that for, what do you call it, Basque Legion, and then Fire Pit Island could be Arcanine. Like, it's just two obvious ones. Just look through the OST, that should be it. And then I've got the starters written down, because they've got all alternate forms. However, I don't know if people will want me to cover Hisuian Decidueye in Alola or in Galar. It's gonna be real weird after I finish Kalos because of the playlists. Because I'm gonna have in Alola right now we already have 10 episodes, and then after that we're gonna have that. So I'm gonna be like, how do you guys want me to organize these playlists? And that's gonna be the same thing when we reach Galar as well, is because we're gonna have the Hisuian stuff as well. How are we gonna organize these playlists? You know, I was thinking about going to Prelude Beach too. Oh, let me go that way. Son! We're about to go back to where this whole thing began. Where you and I first met, even. I still don't necessarily like the look of Typhlosion like this. But when it's got its flames out, it's at least okay. Like, to me, this looks like an Undertale character. Like, this is Toriel. And I don't dig that. I mean, I can take a skim and look at your thing if you fancy. Let's fight. Sorry, did you say shapeshift Pokemon? Is this a quest I should have done like ages ago? Am I about to demolish this guy? Level 62 Bidoof? What have you been feeding that thing? Oh, it's alive? And it hurt? Well, this is awkward. I mean, I guess you could be a little bitch if you wanted to. I get the feeling this is something I probably should have done earlier, but because I didn't, it's like artificially adjusting their levels. The fact that these guys are even surviving an attack is insane to me. That's reasonable. Are you ready to watch your bird die? Why does that hurt so much? Well, now you let it infiltrate it, because now it's in your pocket and you can just... There you go, Bidoof. And if he wants to, he could eat a hole through that fence. Beavers he would. This says request 104, so the answer is no. I'm glad my guys are healed at least. Audio. I can't pull up my fish. Alright, fine. Yeah, wrong button, sorry. I don't want that. See, look at that. That was good. That's an improvement over things like Sword and Shield. I like this because this resists both of his stabs. Excuse the fuck out of you? You gonna be a man and let your Pokemon die like one? Yeah, Snorlax is a problem. I should use strong stacks, that would kill it for sure. Idiot. Oh great, now it's packing Fire Punch. Actually surprised Leafeon did that. I don't exactly have a bird. So you'll have to do. I do think the flamethrower animation looks pretty decent, actually. And like that's nice. That looks pretty good. Oh, that didn't do a fucking thing. This is stupid, I'm gonna try it. This is the last one at least. I also forgot Poison beats Fairy. Fucking dafty. More specifically, I forgot that Clefable was a fairy. I thought I already had that, because I was reading it earlier. It might be appropriate to call this the Sinnoh region. Fuck if I know why. We just decided, you know, Hisui isn't shit. It's Sinnoh now. Like, why? That makes no sense. England didn't just wake up one day and be like, you know what? Instead of England, what if we call this thing Cheeseland? I guess there's the Balkan Empire. There's that. That happened. That was what, the 1930s or something like that? More importantly, why do they call it region? They don't call it country. I mean, I guess in the case of this in particular, it's meant to be a subsidiary of Japan. My foot. Yeah, I know. If I had to hazard a guess, probably all the Elite Guardians are just attained to one plate opposed to 3 separate plates. I don't have a fairy. Yeah, no fairy. I have been very unconventional with this team. I don't have any psychic coverage. Fighting coverage. I mean, like, no fighting. Alright, let me. Here, let's go ahead. You know, let's bring up our type chart, right? We're gonna do this now. That should be in this folder. Rando type chart. Okay. Close that. We're gonna fucking window capture this shit. Yep, you can see this is my text document. Now let me make it blank. This is probably based from Alola, if I had to guess. Okay. Save. Alright. So, Typhlosion, Fire, will beat Grass, Bug, Ice. And he's a Ghost, so he's going to beat Ghost, and he's going to beat Psychic.
And then Quillfish, well here, we'll go to Golem. Ground beats fire, electric, rock, poison, steel. That's what ground beats. And then rock beats ice. Rock beats flying. Rock beats fire and bug. The Magnezone is electric. That beats water and flying. And then steel beats fairy, ice, rock. And that's that. Poison beats just literally fairy and grass. Doesn't beat anything else. And then dark beats ghost and psychic. Wall rain beats ice, beats dragon, flying, ground, grass. I feel like I'm missing a type here. Is it 4? It should be 4. Grass, ground, flying, and dragon. Yeah, that seems right. And then water beats fire, ground. We can just leave that because it's 2 on 1 type. Rock, fire, rock, ground. Is that it? I think so. And then Leafeon beats rock, ground, water. So we don't actually have anything that can kill fighting types or dark types. Those 2 types we have nothing to cover against. But as you can see, we got a lot of different ways we can kill some Pokemon. We got a lot of ways we can kill things like fire types, flying, rock types. Like, we got a lot of coverage option. We got a lot of variety in it. Now, Typhlosion is weak to water, ground, rock, dark, and ghost. Golem is weak to steel, ice, fighting, ground, we'll put plus, water, and grass. Magnezone is weak to ground, fire, fighting, and that's that. Overquill is only weak to ground. Walrein is weak to fighting. Rock. Electric. And grass. And then lastly, Leafeon is weak to fire, flying, poison, ice. I'm supposed to have 5 weaknesses. Bug. That's what I missed. So fighting is the thing that we have nothing that can counter, and we're the most vulnerable to. And we don't have any way we can kill fighting types or dark types, or normal types technically either. And then we are super weak against things like fighting and ground. So that's how our team stacks up both offensively and defensively. We don't have any problems with fairies. We don't have any problems with dragons. Psychics. Psychics, I'd say we're doing pretty good against, considering we have an immunity towards. Yeah, that's the type chart. And then go ahead, delete that. Don't forget to post. Yeah. Why is red? Why is red? Man, the amount of frame we've dropped 9,000 frames because this thing is like, whoa. It's yellow now. It's red now. It's yellow. It's red. Orange. Red. So I don't know how much of that might have been lost footage. Right now, this thing cannot fucking. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my damn mind. And I have a feeling I know what's going on too. I'm so. Go ahead and just put this on super fast right now just to see if that fixes it. I personally don't think it is. It's still in red. It's only. Oh. Orange, red. Can you, like, stop dropping all the frames on a single fucking JPEG, my dude? Here, change of plans. Let's, rather than do this, just drop the bitrate in half. Apply. Now it's green. Now I want to up the bitrate some. Put it to 35. Okay. 37. Okay. You think we can push it up to 4,000? Yep. You're doing good. 42. I'm gonna see how far I can push you. Honestly, getting this webcam has put a little bit of extra stress on streams, and I have been dropping frames. Usually it's just little by little, so I do technically have to adjust the settings to make sure that it is possible to do these streams without dropping frames. But usually in the past, it's only been like, you know, itty bitty bits. It's been like maybe a couple hundred, as to where now it's literally 10,000 frames. Oh! Alright, 5,000 seems to be the area where it's like we shouldn't be pushing this any further. Right now it's cycling between yellow and green, so we're going to drop it down to, let's say 48. 49. Think you can handle 49? I don't know what the fuck you're doing now. You're dropping incredibly low. Now you're back. Now you're orange again. Now you're red again. Okay. $47. I literally cannot fucking stand this thing, I swear. It keeps flashing all the fucking colors and dropping frames. 75 kilobits, 4,000 kilobits, 170 kilobits, 4,000 kilobits, 4,500, 5,000, 47, 49, 48, 49 but red, 12, 330, 49. Could you just pick a fucking number and stop being a whore? Oh my gosh. I feel like the world didn't want me to stream today. It's green. You recognize this area? Still green. I don't know, I'm gonna try. Oh, nope, that's yellow. Catch the late guardians. Which one do you think we should do? Late guardians, fire pit, here. Late guardian, Teachrin, Cresselia, or Regigigas. 12:07. Answer while I feed these cats. Well, no, that's not what I asked. I said which one should we do first. It was part of the story, but should we go for the late guardians first, or should we go for a different legendary first? Personally, I'm feeling Regigigas. feel like you said Reggie because that was what I wanted. I have no problem with that. I don't know why, I just really want to go see Reggie Gigas. I think right now I want to do the Lake Guardians last, in a similar vein to how we handled Sword and Shield, where like we did the legendary birds last, just because I don't think we're gonna get all this done before night's end. Like it's 12 o'clock now. I think we can get everything but the Lake Guardians at this point. And then we start up next stream, we do the Lake Guardians, and then that'll probably be just the end of the stream. Well, not the end of the stream, the end of Arceus. Unless there's more that it wants us to do. But I'm imagining it's just kind of catch these legendaries and then feck off. How you doing? What's up, buddy? What you blinking at? Huh? You see what this is? Unknown's great. I don't care that it's a terrible Pokemon in any regard. It's one of my favorites. It's just so fucking silly. I imagine that's probably the end too. It seems about end. Like this, it just makes for a complete story. So I can't imagine there's too much. That took him a while, and then he noticed me. He's like, "Oh shit!" Like we just stared at each other. And I was thinking about this today. More than likely, what'll happen after we finish this is we'll probably just play Sword and Shield and just do some raids or something like that. Unless I get unlazy and actually bother setting something up. Oh, you're a Bronzong, alright. I mean, if you want to die, we can kill you. Look at that, that looked like it hurt. Do I have a Zubat? I do. I thought I did. I would have been surprised if I didn't. That just looks like Regigigas. don't know what that means. Wrong move. I can't do it yet. I need the steel plate. And if I had to guess, I think I know where I can get that. Can I warp in here? Is this possible? I got that right. No, I have the stone and ice plate. I need the steel plate, because then I would have all three. I don't like that you gotta go straight to Jubilife just to go somewhere else, though. Like, it should be like, view world map. Go there. That just cut out some bullshit. That's another thing about this game. I don't like that. I don't like the faux open world shit. I don't want to go here. I want to go here. Like, there's things in this game that disappoint me because I feel like they should be one thing and they're not. The fake Breath of the Wild irritates me. I don't like that. You bitch, you're dressed for the occasion. Let's see. Fucking goggles. So one thing I think I really need to work on when it comes to these now having a webcam stream is the way I position my body. Because I think I look better like this than I did a second ago where I was hunched over. That's a thing I need to work on. I want to know what this is. Interesting. I felt like I heard a faintness of a turn of forest in there. I'm not exactly the best at remembering the music in Diamond Pearl, but that one sticks out to me. What's up? I had an idea. Damn! I wanted to see if I could fly over the lava and then just drop myself in it. Damn! Oh, I want to go for a swim so bad! Why won't this game let me kill myself? There was an A button, you saw it? Oh. Sorry. Guagobo, Guabobobobo. Bitch, why careful? I got. Oh! That's why. Bitch, don't make me fuck you up. What are you doing and why aren't you attacking him? You wanna see what I dropped? Nothing. I dropped nothing. Alright, so let's try this again. Kinda hoping it was gonna show the inside of a volcano. Eat shit and die, my guy. Huh. Didn't expect that. Thank you. Now, if you don't mind, I have a Reggie to get. I like that it still has snow point marked down, even though, like, because I never bothered clearing it. And we're just like, Heatran! You're not a bird. I've seen a bird, and you do not look like a bird. What the hell did you stand on? Let's see if it works now. You know, one thing I've seen a bunch inside of people's videos is Wild Snorlaxes. You know what I haven't seen? Wild Snorlax. Ugh. I got Heatran, yes. It did in fact have the Iron Plate. Look! How insightful. Yo, he fucking flexed on me. It looked like he said Ziz off. I didn't get to see what he actually did. Zen headbutt, that's what that was. Unless you want to use psychic attacks. Sweet. The blank plate? That's not real. That's not real. My hand. I see yellow. I do worry about this stream. Alright, this is the last thing we're doing regardless. I thought that was a Spiritomb spirit for a second. Sally just chilling. Sally just casting an evil spell. Bitch, please. You think you can fool me with that shit? That's not gonna work on me. For context's sake, it inversed my controls. So it's like, fear me! No, you should fear me. For I am your downfall. Oh. You thought of that. Give it credit, so he's at least put up more of a fight than anything else. Did you feel good in this fucking call? Ugh. That did fuck all. Stop healing, you stupid fuck. the reason this is taking so damn long. And you keep getting under the ball as well. I think I'll just be a fucking stupid idiot again. I think you should stop being a stupid idiot. Stupid idiot powers activate! Woo! Fuck off! We're not doing anything! I'm just wasting my damn time right now. Oh my gosh, this is stupid. How many of those dumbass idiot moves do you have? If that had actually caught, I would have been more mad. There's our first loss. I don't have strong style Shadow Ball? Oh. Well, that's a bummer. Oh my fucking god, I'm so tired of that stupid ass move. Tired of it, yeah. I'm also just tired in general, like it's late. Like I said, last thing we're doing. See, that's so fucking obnoxious. Oops, I just undid your turn! No, you're fucking twat. Like, it's got a million of that. And now it's dead. I like the distraught look on my character's face, like, oops! I didn't mean to do that. I made an accident. Presented by Gomfronk. I'm gonna do it like this. Watch. I'm gonna walk up to Cresselia and I'm gonna twat it in its fucking face with my controller behind my head. You ready? Come on. There it goes. I don't know why that didn't work the first time. Typhlosion's not exactly the best choice for this. Oh my gosh, you're such a fucking twat. Suck my white ass ball. Oh, that was an attack. Great. Oh, look, it died again. You want to do it again? Let's do it again. I don't even know why it fucking died. Piece of monkey. Thank you. Oh my gosh. How can you constantly do less than half of damage, but now all of a sudden you're like, oops, 2 hits? Normally it takes 12. Everything does less than half. Why is it so killing you? How does 45% plus 45% equal 100%? Because I'll give you a hint. It fucking doesn't. Why does not throw a ball when instructed to throw a ball? That's why is this thing so damn fast? I just want this over. Thank you. Thank you again. Oops, what if I acted like a stupid, dumb whore? Well, you succeeded. That did like 30% damage. How the hell was it killing? I don't fucking understand this shit game. Get in the dumbass circle so I can go to sleep. Even though I know I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep for like another hour. I'm so glad the game told me to fuck myself. Thanks. You know, I thought to myself, let's not play a video game today. I'm very blessed to have Cresselia making sure that I don't achieve anything. Just a reminder of how fun video games are. When you just sit there and do nothing and achieve nothing and watch because you're not playing and you sit around and you waste time. It's great. I saw that coming before I even hit the attack button, and I'm mad that I was proven right. Oh good, it automatically did it for me so I didn't have to do anything. Thanks. Wouldn't want to spend our time playing a video game now, would we? That'd be stupid. Who even cares? This is what everyone goes through with legendaries. The problem is that it's not intuitive at all. It's just stupid and mindless and does nothing for anything. And people are like, oh, but challenge. And it's not a challenge. It's as challenging as rolling 2 dice and expecting a Yahtzee. It's just fucking boring and bad game design. That's why when it actually works out for me, I'm grateful. Like, I don't remember what it was we were doing. Oh yeah, the Reggies. Yeah, when I was having decent luck on Sword and Shield, and then you were struggling. Yeah. I was grateful for that because that was, you know, not agonizing as to this. It's just so fucking stupid. And it's worse because this idiot heals itself, so it makes the cycle prolong even more, and it doesn't fucking need to. Like, it's one thing to get it down and then roll the dice. It's another thing for the dice to unroll themselves and eliminate your progress. It's fucking obnoxious. And Creselia's the only one doing this shit. See? Oops, what if the dice just decided, fuck you, 6 isn't on there. You only get to be able to roll a 2. Like, what kind of horse shit is that? Oh, sorry. Did we mean a 6-sided die? We meant you can only roll the number 1, and it's a 12 million-sided die, because all of them miss. This is stupid. I shouldn't be doing this. I understand why he was saying it was a nightmare. Because it fucking what? Dread plate? That's how I'm feeling. Honestly, I expected it to give me the fairy plate. I am annoyed that they put Cresselia in the game, but didn't put Darkrai in the game, though. Like, that's like including Din and Furore, but then forgetting Nehru. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I would pick the one fucking area that there's not a lake. Where's the stupid exit? There? Oh, there. Yeah, I'm gonna call it in just a second. I just kind of want to like sleep and then get myself ready so I can start the next video where I need to be. And that's it. But yeah, we're for sure done. And the reason I didn't throw any ultras is because I only have 7. So I wanted to, you know, hang on to them. So if post game truly is just collect the rest of the plates and then that's it, we're for sure beating this game next stream. So we'll beat the game, and then we'll probably just play fucking Sword and Shield or some shit. Hopefully without any bullshit from Logitech and its inability to, well, Logitech, OBS, fucking just work with my microphone, man. Just don't mute me. That's all I ask. That's another reason why I don't want to use the webcam for everything, and it's only for going to be for specific setups like this. Because if I can choose to not run into that glitch, it'd be great. It's dumb as it fucking sounds. I think it had something to do with Java. Anyway, time for sleep. Ah! I kicked it. Reminder. Kill. And then I don't really have a plan for lighting next time. I was thinking the candle light. That's the other light. I can do a candle. I got a lava lamp, but you can't really see it because it's behind the TV. So it's not really going to do anything lighting wise. I'd have to turn the lava lamp on and put it back there or something, and then you could see it in the background maybe. But even then, that's probably not likely because my dumbass face is in the way of everything. So, yeah. Blacklight. Oh, I clicked the name rater.
That was fun!